We have the answers to the Cannon right now. I mean, Cannon must really be in a good spot. You know what I mean? Like, Cannon must really be in a good spot with the way that the cannons are popping off in EU.
Especially considering, I mean, even the average Brawlhalla player, right? Like, you hop in a queue and running up against someone who plays a Cannon legend is pretty rare. You know, it's like, all right, this dude plays Cannon. But now it's at that point where everybody plays Cannon, and not everyone had a pocket Cannon before. So it's definitely in a really good spot in the metagame right now. Here we go for game one of Losers Finals, the Ninja729 versus Zyder.
Hey, hold up, man. Zyder's kind of starting off hot here. Ooh. Oh, all right, hold on. Don't get too reckless off stage. That was the one thing that Akno was definitely wrecking him on it. If you guys remember that set. Every time Zyder would make a mistake off stage, he would pay for it dearly. You know, be it a huge damage or a stock. Both of those, not what you're trying to do right here. But either way, he had a pretty hot start, but it seems like he's cooling off a little bit as this cannon is now out. And again, oh my God, sniped him with it. He's so nice. He's so nice.
Man, he gave him my best friend in the blast zone. That was ridiculous.
He said, happy birthday, bro.
I won't send you alone. Oh, it's tough. Zyder now on the back foot on Brawlhalla nonetheless, too, where the cannon can really KO early, as we just saw there. And the Ninja, oh, man, Zyder does not have an answer to cannon.
I mean, at this point in time, this is almost like I feel like you got to get the can't beat him, join him type deal. And just go ahead and pull out your cannon.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too.
Pull out your cannon legend, dude.
Oh, I love cannon, dude. I would have voted for Obama a third time if I could. You just got to throw it in there. You just put it on nice there. Hold on. There we go. Side light. Goes for a neutral air. Does not work. The weapon toss as well.
Okay.
Oh,
trying to get the slice in there with the neutral light, but instead takes neutral light of its own. Manages to avoid that D light, though, and actually gets a side light into side air. Now taking the momentum. And stage control, but also takes that stock as well. Are we going to see a... Well, I don't think we're getting a 3 stock here, but it is possible.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, the reads are there. The reads almost 3-pieced him right there, or with the neutral light.
Oh, he lived?
Surprise! Not living that one, though.
Okay.
He almost got him with the 3-piece of that neutral air. Some nice damage that he added up right before he lost his first stock, so he's got a lot to play with.
Just puffing the smoke. Here we go. The Ninja once again is just like, when you land a hit with the cannon, it is so hard as the person on the opposite end receiving that damage to get out of the next incoming damage, right? It's like, oh man, he got a side light. I'm at least getting hit 2 more times here. And that's something that you don't see very often. But hold on, Zyder might have a gimp opportunity. Oh, does not find it.
Okay. Slide to there. Was trying to figure out how he can get that weapon, but no, Zyder was covering that quite well. Now he's doing a really good job of weapon starving. Okay, nice little step back as well, the dash dance. Gonna keep him out of danger.
Oh. Trying to get the Colgate swipe on him, didn't work out.
Yeah, Zyder was actually doing a really good job of keeping that weapon starved, but unfortunately got a little overzealous in that last one. However, he is definitely 1 hit away from at least getting this to a 1-stock game. Unfortunately, though, the weapon of choice is back. He ends up throwing it away, so we do not have a cannon in hand or anything in hand. I like the ground pound here. Get him out of here. But this is like looking a little rough for Zyder, man. Already in the deep red. I won't say in the deep red, but definitely in red.
Oh.
Still keeping.
Honestly, considering how this match started, Zyder, the fact that this is even a 1-stock match, I mean, definitely figured something out here. This wasn't the complete wash I was kind of expecting it to be based off of the first 30 or so seconds. But with that said, can Zyder bring it all the way back? That would be legendary.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Oh.
This could be an issue. Throws it down. Oh, Zyder's not going to be able to grab that. Yeah, it kind of covered some good angles with that weapon toss. So Zyder, though, like, again, another one of those things where he went off stage for something, and one mistake cost him that actual game. He was bringing that all the way back. And just went for that ground pound. And unfortunately, that side air bounced him off that stage and put him a little too far for him to be able to make anything of it. So
I guess Zyder doesn't want any more of the hammer. Switching over to the Bryn now, thinking that the spear may be the answer. And we'll find out here. We're going to see what stage they end up striking to. Looks like it might be Mammoth, just based off of what I'm seeing. Yeah, Miami Dome gets taken away, and Mammoth, we will go for game number 2 of Losers Finals. Granted, Zyder, I think that this isn't going to be a 3-0. Based off of that first game, I don't see this being a 3-0.
I could agree with that. I mean, he definitely did a lot better in that first game than we. Oh, and he's swapping already over to the Bryn, man. My boy is. I'm gonna try everything. But although I kind of like, I feel like I like the lance or the spear cannon matchup a little better. So I'm kind of okay with that. Unfortunately, though, my man is holding the axe and a lot of damage as well. Another down air is going to find his mark, and he almost jumped straight into that neutral sig. Okay, he is firing the cannons.
Oh. There we go. Down air, immediate end-sig. And, like, how many end-sigs do you see get punished, right? And that's the thing. It's such a non-committal move. It's basically a light attack for Shudra players. You just throw it out, and it's like, oh, it didn't hit, whatever. You're not putting yourself at risk there. What a good spot dodge. What a terrible
probably the best spot dodge. That's spot dodge of the year right there, bro. Shook my man out of his socks, dude.
Oh, Zyder. He's clocking out for a second. Doing a little jump around. Okay. Yo, check out this movement, though. He's moving kind of crisp. You know, this is what movement look like on Brawlhalla. You dashing, you got a little bit of dash dancing, a little bit of sliding.
Okay, but what actually
Zyder
is going on?
Showing how to jump.
All right.
What do you mean they're fighting, bro? Just grab it.
Okay. You know, a tech exhibition, and here we are.
It's just like, hey, bro, I don't have to approach. That's what the ninja was saying. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm ahead right now. I got an entire stock. I don't need to go over there.
I mean, that is facts,
Zyder trying to slow it down.
That is facts. Once you're winning in any of these games where life lead matters, bro, you don't have to approach no more. You've done your job.
Okay. Zyder's like, I don't know what he's doing, bro. There's 6 minutes and 23 seconds left on the clock. We got time, you know? But the ninja going ahead and trying to extend this lead a little bit further. That ain't gonna hit. That down light. Wow. How'd he dodge both hits of that? Every time that happens, I'm always amazed.
Oh, all right. He almost had that. Honestly, had he thrown it to the left instead of the right, he definitely had the read on the air dodge back, but probably was expecting the air dodge in place. Either way. Okay. The ninja really, I mean, the ninja has no issue throwing away his weapons, but I feel like that's just how confident he is in his unarmed too as well. Because he be throwing mad weapons. Out, just barely fading that, and also throwing that second time. Neutral six coming out, but none of them hitting.
Oh,
this might be a maximum mental go boom moment right here, man. He's doing a lot to try to finally get the stock off, and he does such with the side light, side air. Is that gonna matter though?
Okay.
Finding that cannon high, sky high, and you know the cannon has been a real menace here in this top 4.
Yeah, it's tough for Zyder to deal with. It's tough for everyone to deal with, realistically, right? That's why we have so many cannons this far up. And so far, I mean, the ninja probably going to get the stock here. Tries to get the KO with the recovery, expecting Zyder to go high. He doesn't, but that very, very, very kind of weak weapon toss was more than enough just because Zyder had so much damage racked up.
Oh. All right, Zyder. Trying to fight through that. Oh, watch your recovery. Managed to get the wall, though. Loving the
right back to the cannon.
You already know what time it is. Okay, called that one out too. Called a jump. Was able to hit him with another down air, but jukes. That cannon really do be zooming.
Up, down, around to the side. Swinging too, man. That recovery hits harder than
okay.
Than
goodbye.
You think it does. Oh,
goodbye.
Oh,
yeah. I was like, there's no way you making that back, bro.
That
was all 45-degree angle hits. Like, you gotta go.
That was tough. The ninja closing that one out with a little toe touch right there on the white Air Force, man.
So, what would you say about that 3-0, bro?
Yeah,
What'd you say about that 3-0, man?
I believe. I believe. Yeah, you guys still got a shot.
I mean, there's still a potential game, or 3. Depends on how he plays. It's just looking a little rough for him now, man.
Yeah, I mean, whenever somebody loses a game like that, and then I see them spend this long in Legend Select, I'm like, oh, they soul searching now. Like, who's the answer? Do I pick someone that nobody plays, like Isaiah? is that the answer? Just mix him up with like a crazy Legend pick. Can't beat him, join him. Kaya. Oh, okay. Got the water bender. Well, I guess the ice bender. That's what Kaya be throwing out, right? Like, it's like ice owl and.
I feel like with the skins that she used, she'd be able to change the color of her things too, though. Like that's a Fire Nation skin for sure.
Yeah, I'm hip. That's the Azula.
All right.
All right, here we go.
So, yeah, those first two games not really paying off well. Here for Simple, and he keeps swapping up. Oh, not Simple. Sorry, I'll call my man Simple. But not paying off well though. It looks like we're gonna get right back into it. We're not paying off well for Zyder. Simple's already at the tournament, so it has been not paid off well for him.
Man, already a terrible start for Zyder here. Needs to find an answer. That Candy Cane spear, amazing skin there. It looks real sharp on the end there. Hopefully maybe a little bit of a, I don't know, something. It's going to help. I don't know what Zyder needs.
Yeah, this time he actually didn't get the KO, but we did see that same stock take in that last game where he threw that thing straight forward and caught him. Like this here spear. Got the cane out.
That's
super
nice.
Sharp too, man. Don't get hit by that. That's the Leroy cane.
Yeah, 100% the Leroy, without question, dude. Oh man,
trying to slide in on him. Unfortunately though, just taking mad recovery after recovery, having a hard time landing. And that is kind of like, I feel like that might be a little bit of a weakness for the bow. So, yeah, that landing directly down seems to be an issue unless you want to go for a ground pound.
Yeah, it doesn't have a great way to cover that unless you want to fall with the neutral air and just kind of like pray. But more often than not, man, it can be a tough time. Usually try to fall on the side of somebody. But just like that, I mean, Zyder's still looking for an answer here. Needs a KO confirmed. D-Light into recovery might be enough at this damage, depending on where he lands it on the stage. But
okay, he's making the moves. Where you going though? Oh, okay, I'll give it up. Give it up. You know, nice little catch right there with the down light. Finished off the recovery. Didn't get too far behind either. You know, only in the yellow.
And got high defense on this legend as well, on Kaya, so should be able to go ahead and hang with the best of them. Nice little three-piece, gets a little bit more, goes for a pretty risky ground pound there. Wanted to see if he could get a quick turnaround, but now the damage is even, and this is probably the best we've seen Zyder do against the cannon thus far in this set.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. It's unfortunate too. I mean, because like he's still getting a lot of these hits. He's just not finding that side air after like his side air after his side lights. Okay, hold on. Don't get sword dropped on though, or anchor dropped. Juke.
There we go. That's another cannon for the Ninja. Ninja gets a D-Light now. Will probably lead to a KO with that D-Light into neutral air. Zyder biding his time on the side. No dodge for now. Hasn't one back. Perfect.
They managed to make it back.
Timing lined up there.
Oh, I don't know. That was a lot right there, but it's all good. And I'm gonna be expecting an air dodge back in. Now we have a pretty even game though. This is what was a pretty even game. Now he was kind of in that deep red, so I feel like it really didn't matter what was gonna hit him. He was gone, but he's got some good damage here onto the Ninja. So at the very least, we could potentially see a one-stock game between our competitors, and hopefully he doesn't take too much damage before he finds the stock.
I mean, Zyder, see, goes for a little bit of a read there with that dash jump neutral air. He's just saying, man, I need to touch this guy, dude. Why is it so difficult? It's like when you play tag with that one kid on the playground when you're like 7 and you just know you're going to get smoked. You just play anyway.
He's too fast, yeah, man.
It's tough. Okay, tries to get the recovery. Still can't find the hit, though. D-Light recovery, not quite enough. Gonna need another one of those. Oh, didn't get the weapon either. Big mishap from Zyder there.
He's trying it. Okay. Ooh. Scooped
Nice.
up. Yeah, so in the orange, it could be worse. Definitely could be worse, but Zyder now with no weapons doesn't really seem to matter. Or not Zyder. Ninja now with no weapons doesn't seem to really matter to him too much. He's been doing quite well unarmed. Obviously, he wants that cannon. He does have the cannon in hand now. Zyder playing some good footsies though.
Okay. We're going for a little bit of a read there. Needs that extra damage. Needs to make a big play to kind of bring things back around here. And so far, the start of the stock hasn't been bad. Just needs to make sure side lighting on the right side as well there. He could have had an opportunity there. Just kind of missed it. Hold on, Zyder. Zyder's doing it slowly. The Ninja needs to get the hits in now. Just make sure that the momentum doesn't sway into Zyder's favor somehow. And that's a great start. Zyder.
Uh-oh.
Might be out of here if Ninja can get the edge guard.
Ooh, okay. We slide in. I was wondering if he was going to try to, like, you know, just throw that sword away and go for another cannon. But no, he was willing to fight out. Got the cannon in hand now, though.
Oh, no weapon for Zyder there. It was too risky to go ahead and try to pick it up with the ninja looming with that cannon. Oh!
Just barely living. Tries to go for another one all the way at the top. The cannon is on deck yet again. He is weapon starving. Zyder a little hard right now, but also throwing all these weapons away doesn't seem to matter. I guess he's keeping Zyder on his toes. He doesn't know what he's going to get hit with if he keeps swapping weapons every 5 seconds.
And Zyder's just like hoping he can get a weapon spawn on his side of the map because it always ends up being on the ninja side. There we go. The ninja easily going to be able to get this one. And that was an opportunity, but the moment it spawned, the ninja responded himself with that recovery on the sword. And you said it, man. I said, I don't think it's going to be a 3-0 based off of the first game, but I was wrong.
Yeah, no, he definitely picked it up after that first game. And just the weapon starve in that last section, too, really made it hard for Zyder to even kind of like think of a way to get back in. You're going against two decently ranged weapons, and even though I wouldn't really count the cannon as super ranged, I mean, it has a lot of mobility, you know what I mean? Like, so you're moving all around with it, so you really gotta like watch the space that you're standing and account for so much more because of where it can attack. And so yeah, he just, because he couldn't get a weapon, he was stuck on arm for like the last 30 seconds. Yeah, it just didn't look good for him. All right,
and there we have it.
So looking at this bracket, man,
Grand
Agno
finals
and the Ninja, potential Sidra.